Hello Hobby King, this is Ryan Ferguson. I recently bought this from you guys about a month ago, well 2 months ago, and I've been trying to send you emails repeatedly, but for some reason they weren't going through, something with the servers not communicating. But anyways, so now I'm going up to YouTube videos. I got this transmitter from you with that camera over there, and it was part of a 1000 milliwatt FPV system. Right there's the sticker that was on the box to it. But you can see I got this from you guys also with this battery here, which is 3S like is recommended with it. And I connected it up and I soldered in my own OSD connectors to it. And they're all connected alright. It's not the cause of any static or anything. But anyways, I tried it out. Realized this connector here was backwards and it's also chipped from you guys when you were making it, and it passed quality control for some reason. I don't get how or why. But anyways, now it's to the problems that I'm having. Going down to channel 1 on it. See channel 1? Channel 1. And sometimes they'll get this. I don't get why, but in a minute here it'll reconnect for some reason. Here, let me try disconnecting power. Okay, now we're having another issue. But earlier, it was making nothing but static all over the place. And it wouldn't connect anything. Hang on, let me restart the transmitter. But it was having static and it wouldn't work properly at all. Well, there we go. Now we've got a feed. Well, for a short time. But anyways, you can see it's all in black and white. There was also shadowing in there. So it basically makes a shadow everywhere that it sees something that moves with the camera. And it's just like defective beyond use. There it goes again. But you see, this was a 1000 milliwatt transmitter, yet it's only acting like a 50. So I connected it up, plugged it in, and then I had my dad drive around with it, and he barely got out to that mailbox before I started having interference issues and stuff like that. I have a Wi-Fi system set up, but I had it shut off completely for one day just to test this out for you, and that is a lot of things to do with my family. And basically I got mad, and also my parents got mad at me because I had the Wi-Fi shut off for so long. And well, it still doesn't work even when I had the Wi-Fi off. The static wasn't reduced or anything. It was still there. Everything was still an issue with it. It's creating a lot of heat like it is a 1000 milliwatt transmitter, but it's only creating enough signal for being considered a 50. So it's just not working. And I'm not really happy with that, and I'm wanting a refund on it. But this here is not such a thing that angers me so much, but it's also another defective product that I want a replacement on. But it's a ESC 20 amp. But you can see it right there. But anyways, what happened was I connected up my own connectors there, plugged it into the battery and everything. Connected it up to, well, I did the battery after connecting it up to everything, but I connected it up to my radio system there. Connected it up to my motor, which by the way I don't have the cables on there right now. But I connected it up to my motor, then plugged it into the battery, and then I got smoke pouring out of it. So I decided to try to cut it open and try to see what was wrong with it. So when I cut it open, I noticed that this in the MOSFET here, it was blown and it overheated, so I replaced it. And I replaced it with the ones that you would find in like an audio system, that kind of stuff. The higher amperage ones though. And no matter what I tried, it always fried it whenever I'd plug in power. And I was talking to another guy. He said that he thinks that the brake keeps on initiating itself whenever I connect to power, and then it also tries to do that little sound. I'm not sure what it is, but that might be a possibility. But I'm not very happy with this, and I'm just wanting a replacement on the ESC and also a refund on the whole radio camera system. This thing here I'm going to keep, though, because it works actually. My little battery that I bought with the same stuff. But I've got all that issues. That system there works okay. I bought over $400 worth of stuff, and over 100 of it is already defective when I got it out of the box. Because this stuff, it should have not even passed quality control, but for some reason you let it go. If it was something like a structural failure, kind of like that little chip in the camera, I could see that not going through quality. But this thing here, it should have been connected to power before you guys even sent it out, but it wasn't, and so it's defective. And I got a bunch of smoke that burnt my nose for about an hour afterwards. This thing here, it should have been tested, but for some reason I'm guessing you guys only tested the output of it or something like that, and then it passed that, but it failed everything else. So I'm just wanting a refund on this system here so I can go with a different brand on it. But if you guys are willing to replace all this stuff, you never know, I might actually be willing to stay with you enough to buy over $100 more worth of planes. But I'm just wanting a refund on this and also a replacement on that, and that's good for me. Thanks.